I had only one night to pass here, and that night became the nightmare. The man started vomiting blood while being elevated at least 5 meters from the ground. I have always heard people talking about paranormal things they experienced or saw in their lives, but I have never experienced anything as such. This is why I didn't believe in anything supernatural, but my belief changed a few days ago when I witnessed the impossible. I was admitted in a hospital near the countryside. I got my leg fractured on my solo tour, so I was admitted there. I planned on staying there till my friend came from town to take me back. At that hospital, I had to share the cabin with another patient. The nurses said the other patient didn't have any acquaintance yet, just like me, and he was unconscious. But the day he got his consciousness back, I noticed that the doctors were tying him to the bed. This struck me as very strange. I asked the nurse, "Why is he being tied up?" The nurse whispered, "He came from the asylum. This is why we need to tie him up, otherwise he causes trouble." I got a bit scared, but she assured me, "Don't worry, nothing will happen to you. A nurse will always be in this room." Her words comforted me. A day passed. Nothing happened yet. My friend will arrive the next morning. I had only one night to pass here, and that night became the nightmare. It was late. I almost drowned off, and the nurse was sleeping on her table at one corner of the room. Suddenly, I woke up with a startle. A rattling noise was coming from somewhere near. I looked around and saw that the man beside me was trembling heavily. Though he was tied up, he was trembling like crazy. I got very scared, so I called the nurse, but she didn't wake up. As my leg was broken, I couldn't get up and wake her up. So I helplessly lay there and watched as the man kept trembling. At one point, he stopped completely. There was dead silence all around. And then, out of nowhere, he let out a loud scream. Even the nurse woke up. And now, the nurse and I watched as the man kept screaming. And suddenly, he started elevating in air along with the bed. From my bed, I could see his eyes glowing. I was so scared that my voice got stuck in my throat. I couldn't say or do anything except for watching what happened in front of me. At one point, the man started vomiting blood while being elevated at least 5 meters from the ground. Blood dripped from the side of his mouth and fell on the floor. And then everything stopped. The man became silent and back down on the floor. I exchanged horrified glances with the lady nurse. I immediately got shifted to another room, and there I spent the night without an ounce of sleep. The horrible scenes kept appearing in front of my eyes. Even now, I see that picture in my dream, even though I take strong sleeping pills.